Hey, what's going on, people? Your boy, Mad Mike here, sitting next to Just K Styles with the who? Who?
Shang Tsung Wei.
The Shades on Victory Bowl.
Yeah, exactly. I could have did the friendship pose when he like this. Hey, boy, K Styles, aka the sixth man, aka the fat man. What is going on, people? What is going on? What's
Hey man,
happening, Mike?
hey man, ain't nothing out of chicken wine.
Chicken wings
Hey,
is a good thing.
you're damn right. Hey man, we got a fun field show. I can tell you that much. Hey man, you want to get in introducing the people like you always do, K Styles?
Hold on. Let me look at the Palm Pilot of the people.
The Palm Pilot. Okay.
Well, since you so kindly ask and everybody's tuning in right now, you know how we do it here on AFN, Friday Night Madness, and every other show that we be on. Like I said, Mr. Motivator, what's going on? Joseph Thornton, Alex Edwards, AFN Beat Writer. Shouts out to him. Blitz 818, Jonathan Bell, uh, Polo DTV. Juan Carter, Eric McDowell Jr., Andrew G, Ezekiel King, Mon D, Reginald Banks, the Real Reels in here with us. We got the AFN Goon, Devon Stanford in the building. Reggie
Hey.
C2K. And your boy Michael Walker just popped up in this thing. That
Oh
almost
boy.
rhymed.
Yeah. That's a natural for you.
Hey, I about to say, Mike, what you got for us tonight?
Hey man, I got some interesting stuff for you. I think we'll start with the I want to start with the good stuff. Yeah, I'll start with this one. All right, let's start with this one, man. John Kaminsky, Jacob Tutuimana receiving first team reps, and a lot of these guys, man. I think it's. I think I like it. I like it because you're getting these guys ready just in case something comes up. You never know what the heck can come up during the season and training camp. You want these guys going against the best and NFL starter caliber players. So like I think this is the best thing, best way to go about it. You don't know what John Kaminsky can do if he playing against second and third string players. So why not throw him in there with the best? I mean, Jake Matthews is one of the best. Chris Lindstrom, Caleb McGarry, he's not, practicing right now, but like these guys are going to go against the best. So why not throw them in with NFL starters? I like it. Jacob Tuimana, I think he is going to be a lot better than what a lot of people expect. I think he's really going to have a ton. I can say he's going to have at least 5 sacks this year because I saw him towards the end of last year, and he stepped up. He stepped up. He stepped up big when we needed an edge rusher, somebody to get to the quarterback. He did that. He provided, a spark here and there. He could have had an interception. He got to the quarterback. And look, man, I like the way how things are coming. As far as the front seven playing against the first team reps. What do you think, Jake?
But isn't that what the theme has been for this coaching staff the whole offseason? It's about putting the best guys out there and see what everybody can do. Like I said, John Kaminsky has had reps, in-game reps, but he hasn't had enough of them. We know why that is. And that's why they don't coach the team. And then we got what I used to call the hyphen man, Jacob Tutuimana. And if you see what happens when he had to step up when Tat couldn't do it,
oh boy,
he stepped
that's
in there
Pat
and did
teammate.
it. Yeah,
That's the crazy part. He's Tak's teammate that he was an undrafted player.
right.
If I'm not mistaken, he was an undrafted rookie, and he played under Tech. And look, we got the undrafted player instead of the guy we drafted in the first round. That's crazy how that happens.
Yeah, but that kind of shows you it's not about where you was drafted. It's about what you do when you get the opportunity.
Boy, you preaching.
The message that Arthur Smith, Dean Pease, and all these coaches are trying to put on this team is you gonna have to show us what you can do. It's not about okay, you was the starter last year on the previous regime, so you're automatically booked as the starter. You have to put in the work. Like
And
I
that's
said,
what Grady was saying. That was what Grady was saying, exactly.
but like I said, and Reggie C2K said it here. Did you see that Raiders game? Who took that game over?
Yep. That's exactly the game.
Who wrecked havoc that game? What was it? What was it? Tat McKinley? No, he was cut by then. Was it Stephen Means? No. Was it Dante Fowler? No.
No.
But he pretty much had a game like Foyer had this past season. Him and Foyer literally kind of had that breakout game that gave him that confidence. And like I said, he can do nothing but get better. And that's the good thing about it. So,
and that's what Grady. Go ahead.
No, I was about to say. I was gonna end it with, and that's what I'm loving about what's going on right now. If you want to put in the work, you're gonna get playing time, and that's the message they're trying to send.
That's exactly what Grady said. You got all the toughest guys. I like. He didn't say the best players. He said the tough guys, the toughest guys, gonna win it. That right there stuck out. That one word stuck out to me more than anything. Not the most talented guy. No, not the guy with the most potential. The toughest guy is gonna win and gonna get game. They're gonna get playing time. Bro, that's music to my ears because we all been saying that for the longest, bro. Let's play the guys that get to get it done. That's what we've been waiting for. All the players that get it done. Tack was getting all them, reps, but he wasn't getting to the quarterback. He wasn't getting sack numbers. We saw Charles Harris in his brief stint last year. The dude had like 3-4 sacks. And he ain't played but like 3 or 4 games. That's it. He didn't even play much. And he got then he almost had he was like a sack away from Grady's total, which is 4.5. So like he already had that. So the guys who get to the quarterback and actually make things happen, those guys are going to get the ball this time, man. So like I said, man, I love it. We need guys that are going to make things happen, and those guys need to play more than anybody. It's all about toughness. If you don't step up and get it done, you're not going to get the playing time. And it kind of goes into another thing as far as training camp that I want to see. I want to talk about. And Matt Carey, he pretty much tweeted that it's going to be dang near impossible for Dina Sanat to even be on the roster with him being injured. And the weird thing about that is that this dude liked his tweet. What the hell does that mean? Why is Dina Sanat liking stuff on Twitter? Bro, don't you need to be focusing on getting healthy? Don't you need to be focused on like trying to make the team? I mean, ain't that tack behavior? Ain't that tack behavior? Stalking Twitter because somebody says your name instead of actually putting in the work. Ain't that tack behavior?
Tweety bird. Tweety, tweety, tweety. Tweety-leety-dee. 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 See, I think the thing with him is I think he knows that he's probably going to get cut. I think that's probably why he did, because he probably knows he's about to get cut. Because like we just said, if you want some playing time, you have to put in the work. And then, like you said, with Deidron being hurt, and like I said, I like Deidron Sanat. I liked him coming out of college, but the issue is the best ability is availability. Right now with this staff, now Dan Quinn or Gilbert and them decide they didn't want to play him. They might have shot his confidence right there, but this is a new this is a, and I'm gonna repeat, this is a new regime. I seen an article where people was talking about, and I think we're gonna get into that a little bit later, talking about Arthur Blank and them. But they was basically talking about Terry Fontenot and Arthur Smith are like, we don't give a damn if you a star player or not. You gonna be available. You gonna get a chance to play.
That's it. That's exactly what I like. My thing with Deidron Sanat, man, and yeah, Eric, man, I love the way Grady expresses himself. That's what we're talking about. You got to give these guys opportunity to really express themselves the way that they should. And I think one of the things that Dan Quinn did not like, and I truly believe that Dan Quinn created that culture where players can't, go at coaches. They can't go at each other. They don't want to say anything in the media. That was all Dan Quinn. I'm just going to be honest. I think that's all Dan Quinn. Because like now Grady Jarrett has the opportunity to do that, and he's doing it. And not just Grady Jarrett. We've seen what Calvin Ridley said. He's like, look, man, I'm ready to go. I think I'm that damn good. I think I'm the number one. I think I got what it takes to take my game to the next level. And these guys are talking. And they are expressing themselves the way they should be. One thing I always say, man, when you lead, hold guys' tongue and tell them that they don't like a certain thing, you don't want these guys to be animated. You start to really, hold the team back, and you create a certain environment where it's not conducive to attitude. Once football players are playing with attitude, you see it with the Hawks, man. When they were allowed to play with attitude and confidence, they really started believing themselves. You play free, things that happen. You play free, things happen when you play free. So let these guys play free. Let these guys be themselves. And good things will happen.
AKA the evolution of being a leader and being allowed to be that leader. Jude Talk Sports in the building. What's going on, man? YMOF Jamal, Harrison the Bunny, R. Chapman. Yeah. You see this comment right here? Kind of on tails of what you just said. Dan Quinn created a culture of softness.
He created a culture of biatches. Let's be real.
Biznitches.
That's what he did. That wasn't even soft. They weren't even soft. Right. They were some straight up suckers. That's what they were. Nobody said anything. Everybody stood in the corner and be quiet. They didn't go at the fans. They didn't go at the media. They didn't go at themselves. They didn't do anything. Every time they lost, they sat on their ass, sat on the sideline with a stupid look on their face. Nobody looked like they cared they was down. Nobody looked like they cared they was getting their ass whipped. Nobody cared that they was getting the ball ran down their throat. They didn't give a damn. So it's not even a culture of softness. He created a culture of straight up miaches. Okay? Some miaches. That's what they did.
Business.
Business.
That's all I got. Like I said, what more can you say? Like you said,
let's be real. I'm not like, well, we're not trying to be hard on these dudes, but like, when was the last time that you seen any? We're talking about the defense. The defense, you got to have a certain mentality to play defense. Mm-hmm. So you got to be a little crazy. When was the last time that you seen Tack screaming at Vic, Vic screaming at Grady, Grady screaming at Dion, Dion screaming at the safeties? Like, when was the last time you seen these guys argue? Like, let's be real. Let's be 100 right now. When was the last time you seen that?
Yeah. Did you just see my response?
Right. That's a problem. When your defenders are supposed to knock people the hell out, and they don't have you, they're supposed to have an edge to them. That's supposed to be crazy. And they're not, like, you got to be, like I said, I want you biting fingers. I want you kicking people in the nuts. I want you doing all that. I don't care if it's a penalty. I don't care if you get caught punching somebody in the helmet or ripping somebody's helmet off. I haven't seen that in years. Where a linebacker was ripping somebody's helmet off because they didn't fight. Because they fighting. When was the last time we seen that? We haven't seen that. This is the stuff we're talking about. So it's not even a culture of softness. He created a culture of some businesses. That's what he did.
Hashtag businesses.
Businesses.
But like I said, I'm glad you said that too, because now are you glad that we talked about D Block yesterday?
No, yes, sir.
So that's why I was talking about how the 2012 defense was compared to this defense, because you had guys that was out there, they was willing to scrap with each other to hold each other accountable.
Mm-hmm.
And that is how that is really how championship teams are built. That defenses, that's how brotherhoods are made, is holding each other accountable.
Yes, sir.
Just like we do here at AFN, we hold each other accountable. Y'all don't see it on camera, but trust me.
Right. Y'all don't. Y'all don't.
So, but like I said, that's how you build it. Like, remember the Field of Dreams? If you build it, they will come.
Yep.
We was technically one of the worst defenses for the last 3 years in a row. And that's just yards given up. We ain't even talking about lack of sacks. We ain't even talking about lack of turnovers. Like I said, I just want to see a defense out here. Like you said, if you got to drop the people's elbow on somebody,
right? Yeah,
do something, anything.
Grab somebody, like I said, grab their helmet, twist it, something. Like I don't remember any seeing that. You just play fair. What the hell is football if you can't be dirty? Football's supposed to be dirty. It's supposed to be. You just don't get caught. Let's be real. Just don't get caught being dirty. Especially on the defensive side of the ball, offensive line play. I've seen Jake Matthews spear somebody and I've seen him spear somebody on the ground. I mean, you saw what he did to the cornerback when Julio took that mud to the house. We saw that. He pancaked that and made sure he was down, and he didn't get up. We seen Alex Mack doing that. We seen what Chris Lindstrom did when he pancaked the hell out of I forget what the defensive end was. Caleb McGarry, he thought he was gonna have a free, and Chris Lindstrom came out of nowhere and smacked the living crap out of him. We saw that from the offensive line. We saw the dirty, cheap shots by the offensive line. We haven't seen that from the defense. So he created a culture of straight businesses, okay?
I think we're gonna have them saying this thing all night. Businesses. Basically, the culture that we had was everybody was shaking hands and shit. Like, good day. Good day.
Good job. Good job, Brady. That was great. That was a great play, man. You do that again, dude.
Doing goddamn Pepsi commercials on the sideline. Like, bruh. Wait a second. Oh, you didn't get the sack? Hey. That's
right.
Okay. We'll get it next time, buddy.
Giving participation trophies and shit. Nah, it ain't gonna work like that. But that was the problem. But like I said, that also added to the problem. That also added to the issue that the defense was predictable because they wasn't running nothing. When you literally have 4 or 5 quarterbacks in the last 2 years literally give the same exact press conference talking about the Falcons defense did nothing different. They didn't do skies nothing. They play basic whatever. They play the basic defense. They don't do no movement, no stunts or nothing. And I see a lot of people talking about the Dallas Cowboy fans saying that they sold on Dan Quinn. Remember, most of them Dallas Cowboys fans say Super Bowl, they gonna win the Super Bowl
every year. So I wouldn't listen to any Dallas Cowboy fan.
Right.
I mean, the only Dallas Cowboy fan that I would pay any attention to is Vosh Lombardi, and that's about it. Everybody else,
right?
Yeah, don't that they're not gonna tell you the truth.
Right.
They're not gonna tell you the truth. They super fans in Dallas. They still think they can win the Super Bowl every single year.
Right. But let's get into some of these comments in here. I know that
everybody
bringing it, man. They're like, shoot, Roast Stacks and said they lacked everything on defense.
Hey, bro, they have no killers on that team. Like I said, bro, I said jokingly, but like I be dead serious, man. We need some gangsters on that. Like, look, man. Look, I don't give you blood or cuz. We need some gangsters on that damn team, bro. Like, for real. Like, we need a Solomon Hill on this team.
Right.
That has come in and played solid, hard football.
Right.
And
here you go, Champagne Don. Champagne Don came with the hashtag biznitches. And Daniel Robinson came in here. He said they was out there holding each other, talking about the brotherhood. There wasn't no damn brother. Like I said, that wasn't no brotherhood. That was some sorority shit right there that they was doing.
It's all about what that was. It wasn't even like I said, Dan Quinn wanted to establish that he is the man. Thomas Dimitrov wanted to establish that he runs everything. And that's the problem. Because you're not allowing not only your coaches to do what they got to do. And again, this is something that Chuck Smith talked about a few years ago when we did our first interview. He was talking about like Dan Quinn wanted to just essentially take credit for everything. He wanted to be the center of attention. He wanted to be the brilliant guy. And this is one thing I do. Like I said, I can't stand Bill Belichick because I think he's a cheating bastard. But one thing that I can give him credit for, he wasn't unwilling to give someone the credit for, creating a defense or calling the defense. He allowed his defensive coordinators to call plays. Because we've seen like at least 5 to 6 defensive coordinators from Bill Belichick's defense, including our very own Dean Pease, to actually, do their job. And not have this mentality of it's my way, my style of defense. This is going to work. This is what we're going to do. Even if we up 30, we down 30, we still going to run the same style of defense. That's Dan Quinn. And that's why Bill Belichick has multiple Super Bowls, because he don't give a damn what it is. He's going to, like, whatever's working, we're going to keep on doing it. That's it. That's the secret to winning football games. If they can't stop it, why the hell am I going away from
it? And that is the simplest thing ever. You don't have to and like you said, you don't have to overcomplicate shit. Right. If you see your bullshit defense ain't working, throw a little wrinkle in it. It ain't even got to be nothing major change. It just got to be something a little different there. Okay, so you run the cover 3. Okay, let's put this in an example. You run the cover 3. That bullshit. Blitz one linebacker. That's it. Now you done did something a little different. That could be the biggest difference between you blowing a 25-point lead and you stomping a mud hole in somebody's ass.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian Peoples, he said it right here. He said, think of Ty Bowles. That's what he did in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
They played that. Tampa Bay normally plays a multiple front set. In that Super Bowl, they ran a 2-4-5 defense.
Mm-hmm.
Because they knew Kansas City was going to try to outthrow Tom. They were going to try to outthrow Tom Brady. So we're going to put all our athletes out there and see what the fuck he can do.
Mm-hmm.
And look what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City's offense didn't even score a touchdown. Hey, look, I'm just doing the face like.
Hey, yeah, and you doing that face, Jew's comment is absolute perfect.
No, Jew forgot one word in there that'll make it perfect. Common damn sense.
I knew it was what I was about to say. Common freaking
damn sense. Or the AFN also an AFN slogan: "Make it make sense."
Make it make sense. It's really that simple.
I could do a whole bunch. Look, I'm about to say, if I do a whole bunch of Falcon videos and they do successful, you think I'm finna go ahead and do a Winnipeg Jets video after that?
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. Don't make no dang sense.
Well, who the fuck gonna watch that?
And he's saying credit Raheem Morris for at least trying to disguise a cover 2. No, he did that for like 2 weeks and then he went right back to the cover 3. It was all the facade to try to get back in good graces with his hero, Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn made him, Dan Quinn did all that. We saw the same type of crap towards the end of the season. He went back to that cover 3.
So you saying before every game, Raheem Morris was singing that Bonnie Taylor song, "I need a hero. I need a hero in the night." That was the song he was singing. Shout out to Twisted Torch, man. Like you said, hey, make sure y'all show them some love. They had a good show earlier, him and Mike. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all go and recap on that.
Oh, absolutely, man. Hey man, Oh, you got another one.
Alex Edwards said we split zones of combos. Shit.
I mean, that's what Dean Pease does. Dean Pease does that. He uses a lot of zone, but you got to be smart enough to play in zone. He doesn't like to do a lot of zone, a lot of man defenses. So that's the thing for him. He has to have smart players, and that's what Falcons didn't have. You got guys that are athletic, but they're not smart. They're not very smart.
Yeah, they was looking at the video on how to dirty dance. I was just gonna say.
Oh God, why you gotta keep bringing that? Oh Lord. That was the worst. Oh my God, that's one of the worst.
Hey! I might say, I might give them the snippet. Since nobody said they did the homework, I better be glad Teacher Red ain't in here.
Teacher Red,
y'all all F. She get y'all all F.
She back to work, so you might as well. You might see her on What's the Word, Dirty Bird. Give y'all some homework on her show. Exactly. On Juice Show. All right, so you guys check out Juice. What's the Word, Dirty Bird every Wednesday. I think we should have one more episode of that until we get back to the heavy hitters. It's going to be a little bit more busy this year. So, What's the Word, Dirty Bird may or may not. You might get an episode every month or so. So yeah, man. Check out Juke Talk Sports, man. And help him on his quest to 2K also.
The hitters, the heavy hitters, the heavy hitters.
The heavy hitters.
Can't play the song. We ain't trying to get copyright in this bitch. But we can sing it though.
Hey, I'm gonna go right into it. We kind of went right into it, man. Can Dean Pease increase the Falcons' sack total? Can he increase the sack total? Or is that something that we should focus on? Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, can he increase the Falcons' sack total? We're not even going to look at it. I'm not even going to look at it from a standpoint of sack total. Can he increase the pressure?
Yeah.
Because like you said, the pressure itself will bring the sacks.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, if the blitzer, the free runner is coming from any part of the field, yes, the sack total can go up. Now, the question you should be asking is, are you thinking that maybe they're going to have a 10-plus sack guy? Be honest with you, I don't give a damn about that. The reason why I say that, like I said, because like everybody looks at, okay, but you got to have a guy that's going to get at least 13 sacks. It's a possibility that can happen. But if you can generate enough pressure to where you have 8 or 9 guys getting at least 5 sacks, that's just as effective as having the total team having 42 sacks and one guy having 18. But in reality, if you have 8 or 9 people with 5 sacks, that makes that defense even more deadlier because you don't know where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Joshua McClure said we need Jadeveon Clowney. No, the hell we don't.
Yeah, we might well get a big fat ass defensive tackle that's worth $300. He'll do the same thing Jadeveon Clowney does. Stop the run.
Look. Well, I'm about to say you might well put K Styles out there on the edge.
Right.
Let my fat ass try to do it. I'll be tired of
Right.
Get me out, coach.
He'll do the same thing he do.
Now, if I was in my prime, it'd be another story. But right now, Dad bod K Styles, no, it ain't gonna happen.
Right.
Ooh, shit.
Hey man, y'all go ahead and hit that like button, man. Help us on this algorithm, man. It helps when you guys hit that like button. It helps inform everyone who is a Falcons fan who isn't and hasn't found AFN, the Atlanta Falcons, and Mad Mike Sports, Jeff K Styles channel. Hey, just hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button as well if you're new to the channel. But go ahead.
We got 92 people watching. Where the likes at? Where they at?
What that
Where
do?
they at, though? Oh yeah, Joshua. Yeah, I actually did run a 4.7 in my prime. Wasn't bad for a 240-pound guy. So yeah, I'm good.
Right. I mean, I ran a 4.34, so that's damn good. That's damn good for a big guy.
Yeah, it's good for the big guy with bad knees. Yeah, I was straight.
Right.
Sitting here trying to make me relive my glory days. So Fred Moore talking about lining me up against next to Grady. Man, if I line up next to Grady, I'm gonna look like Grady Jackson.
That man said
I ain't that goddamn. Look, I'm a big guy, but I ain't that goddamn big.
Ain't that goddamn big. That motherfucker is big,
no.
bro. That dude is big.
Exactly. Shoot. But yeah, like I said, hey, I like having like these people know I like having fun. Like I said, you got a lot of people here that like to crack the OK Styles as fat jokes. Hell, I crack the fat jokes on myself. It's hilarious,
Right, man.
But Dex Diggs here says defense need to be unpredictable, organized confusion. Or what did the Magnificent say? What did Madness say? Create chaos. That's all they need to do, create chaos.
Mm-hmm.
But that thing gonna be so crazy, man. You're gonna have Young Way Koo lining up at free safety getting sacked.
Right. I mean,
all right, Brian. All right, Brian. People, go back and make your money, homie. Yeah, hold it down,
yes,
man.
Sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. Everybody who's joining in at work.
Definitely.
We appreciate you, bro.
Hold on. Here you go. Tony Wright said, isn't it funny that both of you will bring up Jadeveon Clowney because he's the starting defensive end opposite of Myles Garrett, and Clowney's backup is guess who? Tat McKinley.
How long that's gonna last, though? How long that's gonna last?
How long can you go? How long can you go?
ATL Leo, what's good, man?
Man. Millie Mills said Koo could probably hit, though. Boy, you seen him in the weight room? He looked like he got some hit power on him, though.
Yeah, he looked pretty small. He looked like he got some strength on him.
Yeah, he looked like he got some hit power on him, bro. It's gonna be all legs, but he look like he'll hit somebody. And here go Aaron McDowell Jr. He said, I'd rather groom young players than going to get old free agents.
Yeah.
You got to build your team one way or another. That's how you build your team.
You can't keep bringing in all these players and you're not developing players. That's what development is. A lot of people think you just you think developing players is just like, drafting guys. It's not actually developing players. Developing players is actually giving these guys snaps, giving them opportunities to showcase their skill set little by little. And you can't give them, you can't develop players if you're not giving them opportunity. What's the point of drafting guys if they don't get playing time? I mean, we talk about Deedon Sanat. We haven't seen this damn boy one time. He had one bright play, and then the next thing you know, he out. Quadri Olison, 5 touchdowns in the rookie year. 5-6 touchdowns his rookie year. Didn't see him in his second year. I mean, it's nonsense. So, that's not developing players. You got to give these guys, opportunities little by little. Have a plan for these guys little by little. I don't think the Falcons actually had a plan with Ito Smith. It's like, if he's not a starter, we're not going to play him. That's why honestly, that's where I thought they was going with this. They didn't have a plan to actually develop players for a specific role. Like, for me, even if I'm playing Madden, I'm drafting guys for specific reasons. You know what I'm saying? I'm drafting guys. Like I said, even from a video game standpoint, you draft guys for a specific reason. Like some people like to have mobile quarterbacks. So guess what? They're gonna get a bunch of fast guys. They're gonna, get an offensive line so they can run the ball, and they're gonna have a couple of tight ends here and there. But that's actually a plan, and it makes sense to go with what the quarterback and what your philosophy is. The Falcons are just drafting guys. What the fuck we need with damn James Carpenter, and he's 340-something pounds, but the motherfucker can't pass protect.
He can't damn run block neither. What the fuck is the purpose of what?
What's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing all that, and you're not bringing him in for a specific role. You just bring him in and says, "Oh, he can handle all of it." Some players are just great at one specific thing. We talk about guys like Cordero Patterson. He's an explosive player. He get the ball in his hand. You get him in open field, whether it's a screen play or a reverse. That mug can take them up to the house any given time. Turbo Taylor, same type of player. He get the ball in his hand and he can take it to the house at any given time. So, like, we drafting guys and we have no plan for them.
Oh, since you said that, let's go back to the draft history the last few years. I'm gonna bring that up later.
Oh
yeah,
yes.
Since you just said that, so we can see what players actually didn't get used properly. Because even like with Edo Smith, they didn't use him properly. They was trying to use him as an in-between hybrid back. Like, no, he's good for swing passes, screens, and sweeps.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are we running? Like, why are we running him up the middle and that's not his game? Oh, my bad.
Here we go. Player development was terrible under Dan Quinn. Again, like we never really, and we didn't lack any talent. I tell people this all the time. We never lacked talent, and this is one of the reasons why Arthur Smith wanted to come to Atlanta Falcons, because he knew that we have a very good scouting department. We've always had a good scouting department. But the problem is you didn't use these guys the proper way. What's the point of having, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of drafting guys? I forget I think I forget his name. But a receiver. And they thought he was going to be a very good return man, but like he hasn't even got an opportunity.
Oh, you're talking about Marcus Green?
Marcus Green. He never even got a chance. It was like, oh, he can't catch, so let's just not play him, not give him an opportunity.
Don't forget Jordan Miller.
Jordan Miller. What the hell we drafted him for?
Exactly.
He didn't even see any playing time.
He showed, like I said, he showed you that he had the swagger. Of course, he couldn't catch worth a damn, but that came with time. He won't play him. Eric Sauber. The fuck?
Sauber. That was another one.
Like, I'm just looking at all of them. I really don't even want to go into 2014. That wasn't good neither.
I mean, we talk about, I tell people all the time, like people like Vic Beasley was a bust. Vic Beasley was never a bust.
He was used.
You don't lead the league in sacks and say you're a bust.
He was used.
He didn't live up to the organization's expectations. That's completely different from being a bust. Right. Y'all wanted to turn him into a Johnny Abraham. He was never a Johnny Abraham. I mean, they never been John Abraham. We wanted to turn him into the guy that's gonna he's gonna be the sole pass rusher. He's gonna be the guy that's gonna get all the pressure and get all the sacks. That's it. They wanted to run him through the ground, and he's not that type of player. He's a 3-4 outside linebacker
at best. Or even
and
if you
that's
was
all.
going to run, or hell, even if you was running the 4-3 defense as they did in 2016, when Vic Beasley led the league in sacks, he was a spot pass rusher. He wasn't a starter.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he was a starter, he played spot pass rush snaps.
Mm-hmm.
But once they tried to put him in coverage and try to turn him into Croy Bierman, that's when it really went down the drain.
You got to be able to move him around and do different things. You can't just say, all right, go after the quarterback. Got to give him help. And that's the problem.
Hold on.
They have no plan for anything.
Hold on. There's an interesting comment, too, because I think we saw this on the other show, and I think we talked about this. Is that people still saying that we nothing without Julio Jones, but we wasn't too good with him. See, where the issue is going to be now is, what if Julio doesn't put up the production in Tennessee? What's gonna be the narrative spit there? If he doesn't, it's gonna make it seem like I said, and that's the one. And like I said, that's gonna be the one thing. Like I said, if Julio doesn't produce the same type of numbers in Tennessee, I know it's gonna be a little bit harder because they got Thanos running the ball back there. But even with that, they're gonna make it seem like it's, damn, did Matt really get this guy this many yards like this? And that's what people are afraid of, because like I said, now they're looking at, damn, he made another receiver. If that's the possibility of that happening. The nerd kid said, what the hell happened to Croy Bierman? Exactly what happened. Exactly what needed to happen to Croy Bierman. His ass was out.
Right.
He caught that pick six, boy. They tried to turn him into a superstar. It didn't work. Hold on. Maurice Amy said Julio Jones was a good receiver, best receiver Atlanta has had, but on the bottom line, did he win us any championships? So I say it is. I wish we never traded for. So, yeah, you got to think about it. Best receiver in the league, we still didn't win. Can't be the best receiver in the league. Like I said, if your quarterback suck like that, you're not gonna be catching the numbers he was catching. So, Marlon A said it's gonna be funny when the Falcons make the playoffs and Tennessee don't make it. Boy, if that shit happens, boy, that shit happens, it's gonna be so damn funny. It'll be so funny.
That man gonna be like, I was about to get X-rated. I'm about to say he'll be like Gaggers.
No, yeah, don't go all over
his face. He's about to have it all over his face.
We're not gonna go there. We're not going there. We're not going there. We plead the fifth on that. We plead the fifth.
Oh boy,
hey, my end shit over here like, bro, we plead the fifth on that one. But yeah, like I said, it's we got the time stamp this, because this is a bloop. That was just a blooper moment right there. Because what the fuck? I'm lost.
Oh,
well, boy, you trying to get us kicked off the goddamn internet already?
Oh man! I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah. If y'all don't know what y'all don't know what he just said, basically drip. That's all I'm gonna say.
I gotta get myself together. Oh my god.
ATL Leo said Miss Maggie about to backhand y'all for that comment.
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
I can't believe your ass pulled that ghetto gagger shit out. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. I just said I was about to say egg on his face, but I was all really about to say.
No.
But I was like, no. I was about to say egg on his face, but y'all got the picture.
Like we said, we just said no. Almost brought out that the Kembe Mutombo finger.
Oh my goodness.
But man, what the hell we was talking about now? That shit funny. So let's go and get some of the training camp news. Get what people been saying about training camp. We're gonna timestamp that because that's hilarious right there. That's going into K-Styles. That's going into K-Styles AFM blooper reel right there alone.
Oh my god, man! Woo, Lord. Oh my goodness.
Well, but yeah,
I totally forgot what we was talking about. I totally forgot, man.
Like I said, we get a couple of the training. Mr. Motivator asked, "What did you just say?" Let's just say it's not for kids. You know how they say tricks is for kids. What we just laughing at is not for kids.
Oh my god, man.
But let's get into some of the training camp news and like what people have been saying. So basically, a lot of people have been saying Hayden Hurst, Kyle Pitts, Hayden Hurst versus Kyle Pitts. Did you hear what Hayden Hurst said? He said it ain't Kyle Pitts versus Hayden Hurst. He said it's Hayden Hurst and Kyle Pitts.
We've been saying that, K-Star. We've been saying that.
Exactly.
2 sets.
Exactly.
We've been saying them twin sets they gonna wreak havoc on these linebackers. Look, like I said, everybody up here so focused on whether Julio Jones, oh man, whether Julio Jones is we're gonna be terrible. Like, bro, we were terrible with him.
All right.
We can't get any worse.
Exactly. So I'm looking at damn that 12 personnel that they might run 13 on your ass.
13, yeah.
And the
13 can turn it right back into 12 because Kyle Pitts is a hybrid. So it can they can do so many things with that.
Exactly. And how many teams in the league right now that actually have an effective tight end duo? Not a lot of people. They tried to do it. They tried to do it in with the Eagles, but one guy couldn't stay healthy.
But we end up getting. They had Andrews and Hurst, but we end up taking Hurst away from them.
And Andrews can't stay healthy for nothing. So, yeah, Lo Penzini said, "Are y'all watching preseason live or highlights?" We definitely gonna watch them live. I know I'm watching live.
Oh yes, absolutely.
We're gonna watch live. I know that doesn't sound very popular for some of the casuals that really don't care about the preseason, but that's why I always say the preseason is just as important as the regular season. The thing the preseason is important for is for the guys that are not starting. That's how you build the depth is through preseason. That's giving the guys confidence that are second, third string, get them the confidence in these systems. So just in case somebody goes out, you got somebody that can fill in.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, next is I can't, like I said, I can't call him KP. I said I refuse to call him KP. The only reason why I refuse to call him KP because there's somebody else, KP or the Unicorn, because there's somebody else that got those two exact nicknames, and I know y'all don't want to be comparing his nicknames with Kristaps Porzingis. They call him KP and the Unicorn. That's why I don't use KP no more. Like I say, Stretch Armstrong. We good.
All right. I refuse to call a grown-ass man a unicorn. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Boomer Falcon says, what is 13 personnel? 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver, 1 running back. But 3 tight ends, 1 running back.
Mm-hmm.
Because the third tight end, Lee Smith, what we call him, the mountain man.
The mountain man.
Hey, no, that's you good, man. You good. Like I said, I just I don't need that. I know for me personally, I don't need that correlation of KP Kyle Pitts and KP Kristaps Porzingis. No. Oh man. Chapman said Patriots used to run heavy 2 tight end sets all the time with Gronk or Hernandez. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the playoff teams kind of use those multiple tight end sets. That's what we used to do. Was run multiple tight end sets. Now we didn't have tight ends we didn't have a duo set of tight ends like we do now. But it brought a different dynamic. It brought a different look. Mr. Motivator said he calls him Optimus Prime. A lot better than the Unicorn, I tell you that now.
Better than the Unicorn. That ain't for sure.
Of course. Hey, Mike, you called it too. Somebody knew somebody was gonna bring it up. Here you go. What the hell?
Oh gosh.
Mike. Mike, wait, Mike, what? Mike, what just happened?
What the
background?
What in the world? What in the world?
We done got jacked. we done got jacked. I'm trying to find it. Where the brand at? What the? Really?
Hey.
Bucket, just leave it. Bucket,
I guess
leave it. I don't know. They trying to figure us out already.
God dang. What in the world?
What the hell just happened?
Julio they up there selling that good shit, man.
Boy, I'm about to say Julio's people, I guess they don't want us to talk about the weed. They done switched up to the MFA network, bro. How did that happen? Okay, that's better.
I don't know what happened, yo.
Oh man, that's another blooper right there. Look, hey, look, everybody talking about they done called us, y'all.
Man. Why did I ban it for you?
Dre said it looked like y'all got hacked by a unicorn. Woo. Boy, how do we have 2 blooper reels within a 10-minute span?
Oh my goodness, man. I don't know what happened.
Hey, look, wait a minute, hold on. We gotta change that color too.
Oh, good gosh.
We got hacked. There we go. We got hacked.
Oh my goodness.
Faithful Choices said they try to put us on that perp. We just went straight to that Jimi Hendrix, boy.
Boy,
That's that dazed and confused goddamn shit that just happened there.
Oh my goodness. Boy, what hey.
Devon said we got hacked by the Care Bears.
Oh my goodness.
I'm about to say the Disney Kids Club done jacked us, man.
I don't know where that came out of absolute nowhere.
I'm about to say that better not have been the Lingerie Football League trying to jack us, man. We ain't trying to.
Oh man.
I ain't know if I would be talking about football or rainbows and Skittles. I'm about to say, damn, Bret Hart then came in the damn chat. Hold on. Tony Wright said Cleveland has a good duo at tight end and Austin Hooper and David Njoku. No. No, they got good.
I mean,
they got good duo running backs. Look what Millie Mills said. He said, "Word, the nation went soft. Damn. Oh yeah, did you hear about? Yeah, Carson Winston got hurt.
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
They said he got hurt. I think they said it was like right around the last 2 plays of practice. He done tweaked his ankle or something, knee or something. They said he out indefinitely. I'm like, damn, bro.
That boy cannot catch a break.
Hell nah. But Tell Sports and Gaming here said, I love the new regime. We not going by weak ass slogans that nobody abide by. It's just win, baby. Just win. The great Al Davis voice. Yes, we don't need the choir talk about Falcons rise up. I don't think nobody want to see a choir talking about rise up no more. Rise up.
No.
You can't rise up from something you ain't never been to. So yeah. When we tell when Samuel Jackson, every time when Samuel Jackson say, "What do Falcons do?" Like, bro, shut the hell up.
Want to hear that shit no more.
I don't want to hear that. I do not want to hear that. But yeah, Tony, yeah. So Carson Wentz, he got hurt like the last couple plays of practice. I think he said somebody tweaked his ankle or knee or something. So it's like he can't catch a break right now because he stay getting hurt. Yeah, he said that's very
reminds me of Sam Bradford. Sam Bradford the same way. Every time he would have a good year, start out good, he crack a skull, crack a knee, a toe, a arm, shoulder, just something always would matter.
Well, at least Carson Wentz got some skill. Sam Bradford was shit.
Right.
Sam Bradford was the main reason why they wanted to change that rule to where rookies coming in making more than the damn players. He was the last.
Yeah.
Sam Bradford was the last. Hey, do I don't know if a lot of football fans here remember back then when quarterbacks was getting $75 million guaranteed off the bat. He said,
NFL
"Don't sugarcoat it."
Like, oh hell no.
Boy, you could throw. Boy, yeah. I'm about to say, I wouldn't say he's soft. I don't even know how to put it. I'm trying to say, I ain't gonna say he's soft. I'ma just say you hit that boy you hit him with a sock. You hit him with a sock.
He gonna fold.
You hit him with a sock, he's gonna be out for 6 weeks. Yeah. So he said, okay, hold on. Jonathan said Sam Bradford was the number one pick. He had some talent. Yeah, but he made about damn $65 million guaranteed off rip. Yeah. I'm about to say, Carson Wentz is graham cracker soft. You know, if you dip graham crackers in the milk and how easily them bitches break, that's Carson Wentz. He's a Fig Newton. Let's just say that. Carson Wentz soft like a loofah scrub. Oh man. Oh yeah. There we go. We got the Carson Wentz jokes going on.
There
he go talking about Carson Wentz softer than Matt Ryan's thorn arm. I'm like, oh, get them. Ayer said he brittle like peanut butter. No, not like peanut butter. Oh man. You want to get to the Q&A portion of it? Because I think after we done got hacked.
I'm looking at the comments.
Yeah, after we done got hacked by the Teletubbies, I'm like, bro, I don't even know where the hell to go to. I'll make sure I timestamp that too, because I definitely want to make
that one came out of nowhere.
Hey, this your boy. Alice, what's going on? You gotta unmute yourself, man.
What's up, K Styles?
What's happening, man? What's happening? What you got for us, man?
Nothing much. I've just been looking at film. I'm excited, at least with the offense. I've been paying attention to both the offensive and the defensive side of the ball.
Okay.
My optimism is really on the offensive side. Defense, is cool, but I think it's just like a mixture of talent and coaching, just seeing what's going to happen. I don't expect fireworks out the gate for our defense, but I do expect it to be pretty solid with the new additions and DP. So I'm excited.
Shoot, we need some damn fireworks, boys. The way that defense is playing, they were like them little snap pop things where you just snap. That's all you get. That. That was the defense. Yeah.
What are you most expecting from the defense? Like, what are you looking for improvement, whether it's secondary, linebacker, or just the front seven in general?
That's an interesting question. Honestly, the improvement that I really want to see comes at the cornerback spot. I really like, I like Richie Grant. I like Eric Harris and what's his name? Deron Harmon is not bad too, but I don't expect them to be erasers. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect them to come in and start Earl Thomasing out the gate, right? So I want to see improve. I think AJ Terrell, I've seen him the videos of him improving in the off season, so I'm optimistic about that. I want to see Fabian Moreau start to show himself. And in the works, right? I want to see a little bit more of Kendall Sheffield being mentoring, maybe in the behind the scenes. If he doesn't get a whole bunch of full-time reps, I want to see him behind the scenes. And Isaiah Oliver is just going to be the guy that I'm thinking in my mind, how is he going to match up? Where they going to put him at? I want to see him on the bigger receivers. I don't want to see him on a whole bunch of quick dudes because he gets off, his footwork gets off on these quicker dudes. It's harder for him to stay in front. I like him more against the bigger dudes and seeing how that's going to go up. And I'm really excited. I just want to see that secondary improve, and then on the secondary now our issues are starting to get better.
You see this comment right here? Tony Wright said, "Yeah, we got hacked by Dirk Cutter."
Yeah.
I told you months ago, Dirk Cutter was going to get you. Hold on. Faithful Choices said, "What would be the best slogan for the Falcons?" We don't need a damn slogan. Go out there and whoop ass. That's our open up a can of whoop ass. That's what we're gonna say.
Yep.
That they don't need no fancy slogans. Slogans don't win your damn games. Rise up sounded good.
Yeah.
Rise up didn't win your shit.
But on the other hand, right, Rise Up got us Arthur Smith, so that's
Yeah.
like
See, you got where I was going at too. Hey, that what's up. You got what's going on. We rose up and actually got a real coach. The Nerd King said, "Who do y'all think will lead in interceptions this year?" What you got on that one, Alex?
I'm probably gonna have to go with Xavier Rhodes again. I feel like because they just added Javon Holland, which y'all know how I feel about Javon Holland. And I just his skill set is just like a ball hawking bait type corner, and he's a guy that is like he's like as close to it gets as like a wide receiver playing corner, like with his ball production. So I think that's the guy that probably you'll see near like the topper part of like interceptions or like deflections or things of that nature.
So who do you think will lead the Falcons in interceptions this year?
I think you know what? I think maybe Richie Grant has a chance. I think he might have a chance. I'll go with Isaiah Oliver, or not Isaiah Oliver, but AJ Terrell. But I think Richie Grant has a chance, like a really, really good one.
What you got on that, Mike?
That'd be interesting. I know a lot of it. I like Xavier. I do like Xavier, but what I like, I don't like DBs to start asking for money. I mean, I just believe in waiting your turn, man. And then you wait your turn, you get your money, go to the table, you know what I'm saying? Like go to the negotiating table. I just don't understand why. I mean, I get it, but I just don't like when players, they start asking for money. I want my money. I want to start negotiating right now, and then I demand a trade because I'm not happy because I'm not getting what I want. Just don't sit well with me. You know what I'm saying? It's still a team game. Does he deserve it? Absolutely. I just don't think you should, as a player, man, you should just go that route of like, holding out and demanding trades and all this type of stuff. It's just like for me, it's more it's players on the team, and we've seen this before. When stars start to ask for more money, be prepared for somebody, whether it's on the offensive side or defensive side of the ball, somebody gonna get cut. We're not gonna be able to keep somebody. And it's usually a popular player. So at this point, we're talking about Xavier, like who is going to be that guy, who's going to be that person on the Dolphins who is just going to, they're not going to be able to keep because he get traded. I don't think any team is going to take on not only his contract, but they're going to be willing to get rid of, a couple of first-round picks for him because I think that's where he's going to go. But as far as the Falcons is concerned, I think obviously for me, I just think Deion. I really think Deion, man. We already seen today, and I know the Matt Ryan haters love to see Deion Jones pick Matt Ryan off in practice. So Deion Jones is he's that guy. You don't want to bait. You do not want to throw those hook routes in front of him. You don't want to throw slants in front of Deion. So Deion, in my opinion, especially under Dean Pease, he's gonna put him in a position where he can hide and do multiple things with Deion. Deion gonna be a damn problem, man. Defenses, they gonna have a freaking nightmare to try to like figure out where he's at because Foye Olakun is a legit linebacker. This dude can do it all. So that leaves Deion Jones to do whatever the freak he wants to. So for me, bro, Deion is going to be that guy. So I think we got another guy in here. ATM, where you at, bro?
What's up, ATM?
What's going on, man? How y'all doing?
The receipt. man is in here. The if hey, that about to say y'all wanted, like I said, you got people that talk shit. Hey, he got records.
Hey, I
Mr.
got the
Record
folder
Keeper.
already ready for this season. I ain't even gonna lie. I got it for the Falcons and for the Bulldogs. So I'm just waiting on that day for that day to come. But to answer y'all question, Mike already took one of my answers. But the fact that with Dean Pease, we gonna be flying all over the field. I say other than Deion Jones, I say probably AJ Terrell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go a different route on mine. I'm gonna say Deron Harmon gonna lead this team in interceptions.
Didn't they call him the his nickname was the closer
Yeah,
in New
yeah,
England? Yeah,
yeah, because he always came up with interceptions in the clutch.
right.
But
That's a
what I
nice one
think,
too.
That's a nice.
but
That's
but
a
what
nice.
but what
I
I
like that.
but what I think what they're going to try to do with this defense is they're going to try the safeties a lot.
Yeah. I think so
And
too.
they're gonna try our safeties.
And not only that, K Styles too. I like the report that came out that said that not only was Marlon Davidson on the inside, but John Comiskey was all over the line. So that basically means we're gonna be running multiple formations. You don't know what we're gonna come out in 3-4, 4-3, dime. It doesn't matter. And then
Mm-hmm.
that too, if we gonna be playing if Marlon Davidson gonna be on the inside, him and Grady they gonna be the 3 tech.
Whew.
That's gonna
So
be nasty.
that's gonna be this is really gonna be crazy. So I like to see that Dean Pease is sticking to what he promised as far as being creative, using multiple formations. We're not just gonna stick to one formation, and we're gonna build the scheme around our players instead of just forcing the players into
Boy,
the
you
scheme.
just said it right there. Build a scheme around the players.
Exactly. And LS just came with a point. I didn't even think about that. He said Deion Jones got an interception every year he's been in the league.
Yeah, I think if he gets a few more pick sixes, he'll lead
Yeah,
NFL
that's gonna be the
history.
record
Yeah,
for linebacker. Yeah, that'd be the
right. Yeah.
linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that earlier this year.
Yeah. The Tev said he want to try to join right quick.
Hey man, just hit me up on Instagram. I will send the link to you.
Hey, I want to ask y'all a question. Um, cause Deidre Sanat is on the able to not perform list. Who is our other nose tackle? Cause Alai and Ku, he's now on the Buffalo Bills. So who's our other nose tackle?
Yeah. That's something that I've kind of just I've stopped paying attention to it, but like I've been rewatching a lot of films, so I've been watching a lot of Tyler Davidson, and then he's
Oh my
inconsistent.
gosh, no.
He's inconsistent.
The man that dapped up the Saints player after he scored it. Man, come on, man.
I'm just saying I've been watching a lot of Tyler Davidson. He's been inconsistent. Like there are times where I see him do a good job shedding and stuff, and then there are other times he'll get pushed to the daggone touchdown, and it drives me insane. I don't. That's like the least appealing part of our team right now. Those
He
tackles.
drove me insane when he dapped up Taysom Hill after he scored a touchdown last year. He should have been cut right then and there.
That's why I say he better be glad Arthur Smith wasn't the coach back then at that game. Like, oh, you want to try that? Oh, you like him? You want to go play for him? Your bag's in the garbage right there. So go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I wanted to expand on when y'all was talking about the personnel. Hey, listen, that 13 personnel, Kyle Pitts, he doesn't necessarily have to be at the tight end because he had more receptions at wide receiver than he did at tight end last year. So really, he could be the wide receiver, and you could have Jaden Graham, Hayden Hurst, and Lee Smith as the 3 tight ends.
I want one of them to be the fullback. I want one of them to be.
Well, then, in that case, there would technically be 14 personnel, and nobody runs that.
Hey, hey, it's so much things you can do with this offense. Like Kyle Pitt, that's why I hate when people say he's just a tight end. No, he's not. He had 24 receptions at wide receiver, 12 in the slot and 12 on the outside, and he had 19 receptions at tight end.
He reminds me of a wide receiver that can play tight end but do it
like a Darren Waller.
Yeah, that's one of the comps that a lot of people were talking about. That I even considered myself, like when I was watching Kyle Pitts, I was like, yeah, that's Darren Waller. He likes that.
All of them is a reincarnated Tony Gonzalez. All right, that just be real. It is a reincarnated Tony Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez was all those guys before they even came, and that's why he's the greatest tight end of all time. Because there's nothing you could do with that guy. The dude had the speed, he had the foot quickness, he had the ability to jump, to win jump balls. He was physical, like he was just a damn nightmare. You couldn't do anything with him. So it's like all those guys are just, and I think that's one of the reasons why Tony really loves Kyle Pitts, because he reminds him of himself.
Right. Mm-hmm. And Reese Amy, that's a good question. Honestly, I guess it's going to be Lee Smith. I'm going to assume that it has to be Lee Smith who plays a fullback, because I feel like fullback is a really important position for us on the offensive side of the ball, because we need that run game. We need that run game to like take the pressure off of Matt Ryan. Our receiving core got a little bit, took a step back. It's still not bad, but it just took a little bit of a step back, which means the running game has to take a few steps forward. And I need that fullback to take the pressure off the O-line. So that fullback with Hayden Hurst, Jaden Graham, and then Lee Smith.
But let me ask you this. Let me ask everybody this. I totally disagree with the fact that the Falcons wide receiver group is taking a step back.
No.
I mean, it actually took a step forward.
No. Let's be real. We didn't have Julio for 9 weeks, and Matt Ryan still put up numbers. Calvin Ridley still put up numbers. Hayden Hurst still put up numbers. Did they really take a step back? Did we lose one of the greatest receivers of all time? Of course, but we were still putting up numbers. He was still putting up 300. Still put up 300 every game. So did they really? And now you got Kyle Pitts, you got Hayden Hurst, you got Calvin Ridley, and you got Taj, you got Frank Darby. Like, did we really take a step back, or did we just lose a big name?
People failing to realize that this offense is going to be focused on the tight ends anyway. So the wide receiver, I'm not saying that Calvin really won't have insane numbers, but the tight ends are going to get more receptions. They're going to be the focus of the offense. Because that's what Arthur Smith. That's what Arthur Smith like to use, the multiple tight end sets.
Mm-hmm. And Russell Gage showed some stuff in that Bucks game, week 15. He showed a lot of stuff that I really, really like. There was some stuff where I thought that initially when I was watching him, I feel like he could have made a little bit of a better cut here and there. But I feel like what he's good at is he's good at like selling vertical routes. Like when he was asked to do like an out, the way he sold it was to my liking. I like that. And I like the little potential that I saw with Hayden Hurst on some of his routes. I think he ran like a few like fake routes. He didn't really add like a lot of like what's the like head movement or anything like that. I mean, not head movement, but like shoulder movement. But he was able to like make his cuts like believable because they were so sudden. And I like yeah. And the only thing I think I'm curious about with the offense is like part of me wants Felipe Franks to get a few reps this season just because I want to amplify the run game, whether that's shotgun, whether that's under center, whether that's whatever. And I like Felipe Franks a little bit, throw him in there for a few possessions, then take him out. I want to like amplify this offense to the maximum capability. So I like that.
Definitely. You want to go ahead and bring in the next guy we got coming in here? Tell what's up, man.
What's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, so last time I wasn't working. First thing I want to say, man, I love y'all boys, man. Y'all really inspire, me to do what I really love, man. Like, keep doing what y'all doing. Like, respect. I give you all the flowers if I could. Y'all the best YouTube for Falcons content. For everybody in the chat, this is the best. They are the Dons. Mike, K Style, and Miss Maggie, those are the Dons for this Falcons news. So they real. I love y'all, man. For real.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro.
Man. Appreciate the love, man. At the end of the day, it ain't even just about us. Like I said, as long as y'all keep watching, hey, that's the only reason we do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
I got a question for everybody. You know, I was gonna say this, but I'm gonna just throw this shit out here right now. Fuck it.
Go ahead.
Right?
Yeah, that's what we here for.
Right.
I'm about to say, and let me set it up a little bit.
Oh man, I got a lot to say too. Whew.
Oh,
I'm about to throw it out there. I'm about to set
Go
the
ahead.
fire. Hey man,
Go
look,
ahead.
let's talk about it.
we there's a brewing. I believe there's a brewing because Arthur Blank is very subtle with his words. Even when you go back to his beefs with Jerry Jones, like he doesn't. If things don't bother him, he really just don't even address it. But the fact of the matter that Julio, like he came out and said, I didn't even speak to Julio Jones. You think this man is just forgotten about it?
Nope.
Like, he's just gonna let it go and nothing's gonna come up, and he's just gonna welcome him back with open arms and all that. Do you guys
Nope.
really believe like this thing is possibly over? I personally think there is a beef coming. Really, I'm talking about we're gonna see some subtle shots, and we may not even see Julio Jones in the Ring of Honor for a long time.
I tried to tell people.
This is my personal opinion, and I want to get everybody's thoughts on this.
I'm gonna say this. What Julio did, he basically gave and excuse my language, but he gave Arthur Blank his ass a kiss. You didn't even call the man, bro. You didn't even text the man. The man that made sure to keep the coach that you wanted, Dan Quinn, for another year. The man that gave you a contract extension before your contract was even up, fully guaranteed, the highest paid guaranteed receiver in NFL history. And you don't even got the decency enough to talk to the man. Like, come on, bro. That's lame. What Julio did was lame. There's no other way around it. And y'all keep trying to make it about Matt Ryan. No, it wasn't about Matt Ryan. This has everything to do with Julio being selfish. And if that's the case, if us firing Dan Quinn separated him from the organization, why didn't you request a trade at the trade deadline? Why did you say at the Panthers game that the trade talks, they're out of my hands and I want to be a Falcon for life and these are my guys?
Right.
Like, come on, bro. You should have asked to be traded last year then. After Quinn got fired, after we went 0-5.
Mm-hmm.
But my question to kind of question what you just said is, if he had wanted out, if you knew you wanted out, why even sign that contract extension?
Right after that, you give your thoughts on this.
So, like I said, it's understandable if you feel like you want to win somewhere else. But
he wanted to screw us over.
But like you said, I think Arthur Blank might be more embarrassed than anything because he was the one that did say that Julio was going to be a Falcon for life.
Julio said it several times. He said it in I researched it. He said it in 2015. He said it in 2018.
That's what we see, man.
There you go.
I told you, bro.
Julio,
he
said it. He said it in
Panthers
2015,
game in 2020.
right? And he said it in 2018 during training camp, and that was right after we drafted Calvin Ridley when he started to hold out. Then once Michael Thomas got paid, held out some more, and we gave him the bag. But my thing is, my thing is this. Not only should if after Dan Quinn got fired, you should have requested the trade. How you stand up for Dan Quinn, but you don't hold Dirk Cutter accountable? You know what I'm saying? How do you not speak up for Roddy White when Kyle Shanahan pushed him out the offense? How do you not speak up? How do you speak? Right. How do you not speak up for Brian Cox that got the best out of Vic Beasley and Rashid Heyman? How do you not speak up for Marquand Manuel?
And we'll never know. That's a good question. We'll never know.
But y'all want to make this about Matt Ryan. It was never about Matt Ryan because nobody knew. We kept it under the table. We at least tried to keep it under the table. Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot said that we're not trading Julio. We're listening to calls, but we're not trading him until he went on Undisputed with Shannon Sharpe and said, I want out of there. Because the previous week, Shannon Sharpe was talking about an offense with Kyle Pitts, Julio Jones, and Calvin Ridley is going to be insane.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
What's your thought, Tev?
Me about the situation. I mean, I love Julio, and I feel he should. The main two people he should have sat down, like if he really want to go and talk to, was Matt Ryan and Arthur Blank. I just felt like he left him out to dry, really, even though they try to say. And I'll have to admit my mistakes. I used to think Matt Ryan was a problem, but when I learned the game of football and I really sat down, I could look at that's all I want to do is look at a whole football game. Because I know the plays, I studied the tape now. Ever since Matt Ryan's been here, he's never been the problem. And I used to say, I could admit it, oh, Matt Ryan should go. But when I learned the game, it's not Matt Ryan. It's never been Matt Ryan. A quarterback that gave you 4,000 yards over 10 times, that's not the problem. It's not the problem. And with Julio going to Tennessee, that's something. Julio, that's selfish. Because if you say you want to win, you're not winning no Super Bowl at Tennessee. I'm sorry. If you just want to win a Super Bowl, you're not going to Tennessee. Like, I don't care if they do have Derrick Henry and AJ Brown. They're not. Everybody say they're Super Bowl contenders, but I don't see it. Me personally, I don't see the defense competing in that AFC.
Right.
Yeah,
but I love Julio. I wish him the best. I still say I hope Titans go in 17, but I wish him the best.
And then you gotta think about this too.
As long as we got Ryan, I'm happy. Like I said,
for sure.
Yeah, as long as we got Ryan, I'm happy because I know I got a quarterback back there that actually produce.
Definitely. Like you said, that's at the end of the day, it's bad business regardless.
Very bad.
It's bad business.
Right. And he tried to get over. He tried to get over on us too. But Terry Fontenot made sure to include in that deal, y'all gonna pay the rest of this contract too. Right. Julio tried to get over. So Tennessee, that's y'all problem now. That's on y'all books.
He's still Julio, but at the end of the day, Father Time catches up with everybody, and it catches up with you faster in the NFL. So wish him the best luck. I wish he could have retired the Falcon, but I don't feel he's gonna be that much. He's gonna be help, but I don't think he's gonna be that much of a help because Father Time, and if he really was injured, that hamstring, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna, be that Julio we had in 2016 and 17. You know, you had to double him. There was no play you could not double him. But
The
I wish him the
offense was
best.
tailored around him. He's going to an offense that's tailored around Derrick Henry. Like AJ Brown numbers aren't even all that in Tennessee either.
AJ Brown is not. I feel he's overrated. I don't know about y'all, but I feel AJ Brown.
Well, yeah, I've always said that AJ Brown overrated. He's just a big ass,
Real,
fake ass.
I think Metcalf is better than him. To be honest, I feel Metcalf the guy here.
Mm-hmm. He's a fake. Look, man. I tell you people all the time about this. When we talk about teams, when we talk about receivers in itself, there's only one football. You can go back and look at Terrence Matthews say this. Terrence Matthews said this plenty of time on this show. There's only one football. Somebody got a goddamn block. And I'd be damned if it's going to be Julio. Julio ain't blocking for no goddamn body. All right, let's be real. That's why his ass is in goddamn Tennessee. And excuse my motherfucking French.
Yeah,
but
blocking
that's why his ass is in Tennessee because he know that Calvin Ridley was coming up and the Falcons were going to go in another direction as far as bringing in another pass catcher. And his numbers was going to go down. Let's be real. Why would he leave and go to Tennessee and think and get with a ball control offense? They don't throw the ball in heavy volume as much as the Falcons do, and think you're just gonna get those same numbers.
Did y'all see that article where they said by week 2 Julio would miss Matt Ryan?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I had to, that's one of the questions I actually I wanted to ask everybody.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think
Do you guys really think
that? He's gonna miss every wide receiver dude that's been with us. Nobody's numbers has stayed the same when they left.
That's a great point. That's a great point. Nobody's number stayed the same when they left Matt Ryan. You absolutely right.
With this season, how Julio played with Ryan Tannehill, he just got good, and he been in the league so long. If you talking about a big time quarterback, Ryan Tannehill, I don't see him as a big time quarterback, especially with his play caller coming to us. And that was the guy that helped do it all. I don't know what Julio is, but I don't see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Tev.
Go ahead, ATM.
I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to cut you off, but Tev,
you probably was thinking exactly what I was thinking.
Look, I tell people this all the time. If Arthur Smith had Ryan Tannehill, Ryan Taylor only had really one good season in Miami. If he had Ryan Tannehill in the MVP race last season, what do you think he's going to do with Matt Ryan?
Exactly. You're right. And I feel Matt Ryan's going to have what Aaron Rodgers did last season. Even though I don't want to, they can get elected to the Pro Bowl, but I don't want to see them playing the Pro Bowl. And the only reason I want to see them playing is because he goes to the Super Bowl. But I feel Matt Ryan is going to have I don't want the MVP neither, but I feel he's going to have an Aaron Rodgers season like Aaron Rodgers did last season.
All right, so you said the question was the Falcons are going to miss Julio Jones. That's what you asked.
Just yeah.
No, we won't. We will not miss him.
No.
He don't miss us.
Listen. When we said we wanted everything, we wanted to get everything, rid of everything associated with Dan Quinn. I ain't know that meant Keanu Neal and Julio Jones. Well, F it, screw it. Hey,
Man, Keanu Neal could go because we need a better coverage guy back there anyway. I wasn't too impressed about Neal.
He
I
getting
love
his
Neal
ass
because
smoked, and he already
yeah,
getting his ass smoked. He
I
already
wasn't
getting
too
smoked in
impressed
Dallas.
about Neal leaving. Neal, you could leave. You wasn't doing that much for us anyway. Like I don't,
I mean,
especially
Julio's
not
gonna
in
do
that
what he
safety.
and
wants,
then
man.
this man
I feel
wait till he
all the
get to Dallas to switch on the linebacker. Like, come on, bro.
I mean,
yeah,
if
I feel
you,
all the offensive
Whoa,
moves we made.
whoa, 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 whoa. That right there. That's that shit. All right, that's that shit. That's everybody saying the song. That's that
That's
shit.
That
that
That's what we
shit.
talking
shit.
That's what we talking about. You make adjustments after you get fired.
oh my,
What is that, bro?
that man
I can't
damn.
wait till
I'm gonna
that
tell. Hey,
Cowboys
look,
game
look.
this season.
I'm
We
gonna
need the
tell you. I'm
best
gonna tell
thing
you
from
exactly
defense.
what that is. I'm gonna tell you
With that
exactly
case,
what that is. Basically, what he said, he know his job is not secure, so he's doing everything he possibly can to do the right thing.
Oh
Mm.
my
and
I
not
want to
god.
only
know what
that,
made
case
Jay
styles.
Jones
Why you switching? Why
because he
you
was not a
moving?
defensive receiver. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. Why he moved Demonte Casey from strong safety to free safety? Why he moved Vic Beasley from outside linebacker to defensive end? Like, come on, bro. We all seen the video of Brian Cox yelling at Vic Beasley. Hey, you cannot be right there. You too light. Like, bro.
And
Because
And that
Gilbert
thing,
wanted it his way.
and that
He
thing, that thing, Big Beasley could read down. He shouldn't have did that.
I
That was
really,
a bad.
he wanted
Y'all
I'm
might
to
call me crazy. I'll take Vic Beasley right now on a cheap deal. Shoot, see what he do on the DNP.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I
He
mean,
ain't playing no more. You want to go to
because
church?
Call me
Yeah.
crazy, but he'll know how to use Vic Beasley, right?
that's what I was about to say. Because even though he did have Vic Beasley did play at Tennessee, the thing is you have to look at the system they run. With DNPs like to run, you need those 3-4 outside linebackers. And I think what happened with Vic Beasley in Tennessee was he lost confidence.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
So he
Dan
needed a
Quinn
coach
messed
that
that man up, man.
he did.
I feel like I don't I'm gonna keep it honest with you. In terms of Vic Beasley and watching his hand technique and things of that nature, I'm not like too familiar with what he was good at. I think he might have had like a little bit of swims involved, but from all I know about Vic Beasley is speed. And any person that understands speed in his in his build knows that if you move him from outside linebacker to DN, like that's stupid. Like it's stupid. Like unless you're like lining him up from wide nine and having someone like over the tackle to like give him some easier lanes for him to use his hands and just use his speed to get to the quarterback, then that makes sense. Anything other than that does not make any sense because then you're asking the dude to do something that like it's harder for him to do. That's not good coaching. That doesn't make sense.
Well, this is what Chuck Smith. This is what Chuck Smith said. All right, you can go back and watch the interview yourself. The problem with Vic Beasley is that he did not have a second move. He had a second move. The problem is that Dan Quinn wanted him to be a one pass rush rusher. He didn't
Exactly.
want him to be. He had a spin move, but Dan Quinn. This is what we're talking about. The coaches. They coach these guys to what they want them to become, what they want them to be. Like you saw the spin move in 16 when he was with Dwight Freeney. He had a great spin move. And then all of a sudden, Mr. Dan Quinn, and I believe Chuck Smith because he was there. He was there. He told those guys to not like one thing that I've heard several players. I heard several players interview several players, and they say the same exact things. These players are not being taught properly. They've been taught to do one thing and that one thing only. We just Atlanta Sports Unlimited just had Mike Ken on, and he was saying like, why are these guys being taught to this, like with their the footwork? the footwork to like have their, the front foot, the left foot. If you're a right tackle, you got the left foot, behind the right foot, where you should be parallel to the guy. So when he comes, you'll be prepared for the bull rush. They're not teaching these guys the proper technique. They're teaching the guys the way that they want to instead of the proper way. And this is why Vic Beasley, this is why Caleb McGarry and all of these guys struggle, because they've been taught the wrong technique. So it's not a lot of times you see these guys like Vic Beasley have 10 sacks every year in college, and then he comes to the NFL and the dude can't do anything. It's because they've been taught the wrong way. Got to get back to teaching these guys the basics, and this is why I love Arthur Smith. This is why I love Dean Pease, and the Falcons are going to be absolutely off the chain if they continue to teach these guys the proper technique. You saw with Grady Jarrett, he almost ripped goddamn Chuck Smith arm out the damn socket. Y'all see that?
I saw that video.
Chuck Smith said, "God damn,
damn, yeah, damn."
Our defense is gonna be way better than a lot of people think.
Honestly,
he made a lot of good offseason moves, especially in that DB room and quarterback. Fabian, Harmon, Harris, and I even think Jalen Hawkins. I feel Jalen Hawkins is in competition for that.
You was sleeping on that, man.
I feel him and Eric Harris. He's gonna be one of those two.
I think Hawkins is cool. I'll keep it honest with you. I don't think he's my favorite, but I think he's cool with what he got. Like athleticism, right? Is a little bit iffy, but I think he's dope with the tools that he has, and I like that from Jalen Hawkins. So that's how I feel about him.
But I kind of get back. I want to get back. I didn't answer the question about the Julio thing as far as why they say they're gonna miss Julio. I'm gonna be honest with you. And like I said, this is what I'm gonna say here. I think not having Julio on this team can actually make this team a lot more dangerous. Reason why I say that is you gonna have some people that probably tune in and like, K-Style, your ass is crazy. You stupid as fuck for saying that. Think about it. That was the number one security blanket that Matt Ryan had.
Exactly.
From what people were game planning for. Like you said, the offense was tailored to get Julio the ball 120 times a season. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Now you have an offensive identity now to where it's not going to be built around one player. It's going to be built around a skill set of multiple players.
Exactly.
A ton of players.
So you're not. Yeah. So they're going to scheme these guys open, and the fact that you don't have the obvious receiver, like you said, Calvin really will be the obvious guy as far as the number one. Yeah. But they're not going to respect Calvin really like they did Julio.
No.
They're not going to respect him.
And even if they did, like you still got Kyle Pitts, you got Russell Gage, who I think actually is. I like him. I don't think. He's like a tweener between a 2 and a 3 for me. I'm not ready to say he's a number 2 yet. But
we got Zacchaeus too.
Zacchaeus, Sharp, I like. Hayden Hurst, I think, has been making some great strides. Cordero, I forgot about him. We got some guys out here.
Hayden Hurst finna go off this season. People, these coordinators, they focus on Kyle Pitts and Calvin Ridley. They better be focused on Hayden Hurst too.
They said Becky's on a lot of eyes in camp too. He's trying to make that move to be that step up to his next role. So watch out for Blake too.
And then you're gonna have to worry about trying to bring down Mike Davis and Quadre Olison. Come on, man.
Y'all see that man, Mike Davis on the Panthers when he played against us? How like 5 dudes had to bring that dude down.
Don't remind us.
I mean, it's a painful memory, but it's great that we got him on the team now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad we got him now.
Yeah, because I was about to say, Mike Davis had 642 yards rushing last year.
Oh,
400 of them yards came
after
with contact.
Yep.
yo,
With like 5
hey,
dudes on his back.
I said this, and I meant it earlier today. That guy's gonna have 15 rushing touchdowns, because there's nothing you could like. We talking about Mike Davis. Dude gonna have 10 to 15 rushing touchdowns. That's easy. Why? Because you got Hayden Hurst that you got to linebackers got to focus on Hayden Hurst. Linebackers got to focus on Kyle Pitts. Linebackers have to focus on Russell Gage when he's in the game, because he can go underneath and take a slant or take a crossing route, 50. He can take it to the house. So now you got the linebacker. I mean, if let's just say you got 3 linebackers and you got a twin tight end set, and we all know for the most part, Kyle Pitts is not really a tight end. So you got a outside linebacker mismatch with Kyle Pitts, and you're going to take that safety. That safety is going to take that safety. So you got a one-on-one with Hayden Hurst and Mike Davis. And if they decide to run that ball in that place, guess what? He's one-on-one with the line. He's one-on-one with one linebacker, one-on-one with the cornerback. And he just led the league in yards after contact. This dude is going to run for touchdowns, right? This dude
Him and Kamara led in broken tackles too.
Hurst is a real fast. I remember that game he played against the Lions. He caught a ball off somebody's ankle, and then he did another catch when it hurt my back just watching him reach all the way down, catch it, and I think it was a catch. I don't think he dropped it. I think he caught that. But he is a tight end wide receiver. But people, I know he didn't have big numbers, but Hayden Hurst is that dude, man. We gonna have a good duo between him and Pitt. He is that guy, and he gets open. He gets open.
And it's crazy too, right? Because when I think about it, we have not 4. No, actually, maybe 4 guys that can burn people deep for a touchdown. Calvin Ridley has shown to do it. Zacchaeus has shown to do it. Russell Gage has shown to do it. And I think Pitts can even do it, because he can just moss people down the field, which means that people
we got 4 guys that's competing right now that could be a Tyreek Hill type player. You got Roland, you got Antonio, I think is none. These guys is all I think 5'10", 5'11". We got Lombardi, Christian Blake, Austin Trammell. We got a couple of guys that they have the tools, and if they put it in the right way, it could be that Tyreek Hill type player for us. And the 2 main ones I see that might take that step and do it is Christian Blake or Zacchaeus. Those are going to be the ones that's going to be that deep, fast threat that all Aaron got to do is lob it out there for them. They're going to burn whoever's covering them. Because a long time they did that. I forgot what game he did that when Matt Ryan, he burned. I don't know. I forgot who he burned, what team it was. He burnt, and Matt Ryan lobbed it up for him for the touchdown.
Hey, I want to address this comment real quick with Fred Moore.
Go ahead.
Fred Moore, I feel you. Now, I felt like at first, because I wasn't really hip to Mike Davis at first. At first, I was like, okay, like he was okay. But then when I started to watch him, I was like, okay, he can break tackles like it's nothing. And then on top of it, right, his vision is good. He has good agility, solid acceleration. He's not a burner like Cordero, but he's good. He's good. And then on top of it, right, with our deep threats and just the threat of us passing, a lot of teams might play too high. And with fullbacks and good blocking, this could be a good run game. So,
like I said, that burner days.
Yeah. They don't need a 1,000-yard rusher in this offense.
Yeah,
No.
that's what we said. 15 yards. I said 15 touchdowns. I didn't say 1,500 yards. This is a complete difference.
No,
15
I didn't.
touchdowns. We get in that. Yeah, I'm talking about Mr. Fred Moore, who said, I just don't say it. I said 15 touchdowns. I didn't say 1,500 yards. I didn't say he was OJ, okay? Relax.
He got weapons all over.
He got weapons all over. We're talking about getting into the end zone. That's why you brought him in, so he can score touchdowns. That's why I say when you have that many weapons and whatnot, and that's what we get. And we're gonna start winding down a bit, but I want to everybody get their closing statements. But like I said, this is about scoring touchdowns. We don't need big plays anymore. If big plays don't equate to touchdowns, I don't give a flying flip. All right. I don't give a flying flip about none of that. We're talking about getting in because we know that Matt Ryan can, whether it's a 2-minute, 4-minute offense or just regular offense. Matt Ryan can move the ball. He's a chain mover. That's what he does. He doesn't need a run game to move the chains. What they've always struggled with is getting in the end zone. So that's what we're talking about, being able to use their weapons like a Kyle, like a Russell Gage, like a Hayden Hurst, like Calvin. All these guys are kids. These guys are going to open up space. And when you open up space, you got these big old backs like a Quadri and big back like Marlon, like Mike Davis. These guys are going to be one-on-one with linebackers. And from what we've seen from Mike Davis and quote-unquote a journeyman, he may be a journeyman, but he's still a quality back who can get touchdowns. We're talking about touchdowns, and that's what it all comes down to. So we're going to start with ATM. What are your closing statements, bro?
Hey man, y'all know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Not only subscribe to Mad Mike Sports, subscribe to Miss Maggie T, Jew Talk Sports, Twisted, the whole AFN crew. We got to get Just K Styles and Twisted towards the 1K subscribers, man.
Oh yeah, baby.
And not only that, follow me on Twitter at ATM0534. I am the receipt man. And y'all can send me some of your own receipts so I can put it in the folder too. And other than that, man, hey, rise up. That's all I gotta say.
Tell what you got, bro. Smoking on that hay, ain't
I want to like I said from now. Well, now, like I said earlier, we ain't gonna keep that on the low. But like I said earlier, man, I love y'all. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Like I said, I'm trying to be like y'all. I think I even hit make it about the writing and everything. I'm just trying to get. I watch y'all every day. When I say I watch every video y'all post, I watch it. I make sure I like. If I got a comment, say something out of comment. But y'all, man, everybody that seen here, y'all need to subscribe to me because if y'all love Falcons, y'all should love Mad Mike, K Styles, and Miss Maggie because they bring the real and they bring facts. Like I said, I wasn't a believer. I thought we should, I used to say, man, Matt Ryan need to go, Matt Ryan need to go, but no, this man right here at the top with the Falcon hat on, and this man in the middle really made me go look at the game of football and learn. Like I've been Falcons fan since probably '07, but I had to learn the game. Learn. I'm still young, so I didn't get to see everything y'all. But y'all made me go back and learn the game, man. I should have been putting respect on that Ryan name. I really should have. But same like y'all could, follow my YouTube. I'm trying to, like I said, trying to get to where they at, and I got it on Instagram. I'll put it in the chat for everybody that wants to follow. I do all Atlanta sports content. And I do Georgia too, because I changed Savannah, so I cover like Georgia Southern, State, but every Georgia team I'm a fan of. I'm a Georgia boy, sticking through, man, to the bone. So, like I said, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. And my dream one day for hopefully I could be part of this AF thing. That's my dream.
Yes, sir. What you got, Alex? Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. Um. Well, I'm gonna say this thing for y'all to look out for preseason and for the regular season. Watch out if Arthur Smith starts using the fullback to make the offensive line's job easier. That's something I want y'all to look out for the entire season. Just because our O line, it's not bad, but like we want to make stuff easier for our players. That's the whole goal. I got an article coming out maybe somewhere around this month explaining all the terminology. If y'all aren't caught up with some of the terminology that we use, it's for offense. I got an article that I'm working on. I'll follow that up with a defensive one. And my Instagram is Alex 2X's and 3DD. That's my Instagram. If y'all want to follow out, check my stuff. And thank y'all for having me up. And love y'all. Love all y'all.
Appreciate that, bro.
Appreciate
Ain't
it,
nothing bro. Styles. What you got, bro?
I got two
six
things
man.
I need to get. I need yeah, the six man. Yeah, you damn right. But appreciate everybody tuning in. I got two gripes that I got going on here.
Oh Lord.
Number one, where the fuck is the Dodgers getting all this damn money from?
Oh boy! Oh my God! I'm so glad. But I almost punched
How
my
the hell you
damn
get two of the best players from one team onto a team where you got mostly all the best players from everybody else's team?
They don't have a salary cap in baseball?
No, they don't. But goddamn, still.
Wow, wow. Damn. Wow.
Bro, they was already stat like they ended up getting one of the best shortstops in the game and one of the best pitchers in the game from the Nationals for 4 prospects that nobody know about.
So no luxury tax, no none of that at all.
Nope.
That explains everything. Shoot. buy a championship then.
That's shit. What the hell you think the Yankees was doing for 27 damn years? That's all they did. That's all the Red Sox used to do. That's what the Dodgers doing now. My second gripe is the 2024 Olympics. This is the next Olympics coming on. Oh my goodness. Y'all won't believe this. They actually have an event for the next Olympics that's going to make everybody laugh. You ready for this?
I'm almost scared that
it has been confirmed that in the 2024 Olympics in Paris, they're going to have Olympic breakdancing competitions.
What? Breakdancing? How the hell is that a sport?
Everybody can't dance.
So I did skateboarding and sports.
They're going to bring Turbo out from retirement to come in and dance for the United States.
Oh my God, boy.
Hold on, I just seen the comment. Devon, how is Rise Up is a slogan? I know we not doing slogans no more. And Jamal Caleb, I'm adding you to the receipts too. I hope you keep that same energy when we play the Saints. Just know I'm taking my screenshots right now. I see y'all.
Oh man.
We can keep Rise Up, but Brotherhood got to go.
Yeah, that gotta go, man.
Yeah,
I get sick to my stomach every time I see it. Every time I hear it.
He said, "We're doing it for the brotherhood." I'm about to say, where was this brotherhood when Devontae Freeman got yoked up by Aaron Rodgers? There was no brotherhood then. But that slogan.
I don't care what nobody said. Devontae Freeman got hard and actually wanted to play for the team. I don't care what nobody said.
Oh, he got hard. But yeah, what was the rest of the team when he was about to get Hulk smashed? There was no brotherhood there. They waited till there was like 8 grams played.
That's what I want to see. If somebody, we need to get more physical. That's what I feel. Like we need like a little more physicality. That's what I feel.
I think they
It's
can.
like, come on, line, like that's y'all job. Y'all protecting. Y'all, I don't know. I seen our linemen do what Pouncey and the Pittsburgh lineman did the defensive ending when he ripped off his helmet. Miles Garrett. I want to see our linemen protect our quarterback running back like that. Not take a whole 30 seconds to go get our running back out the air.
Yeah.
All I say is Shamal need to get him. You need to worry about getting them roaches out of that damn Caesar's Palace or whatever the hell it is now.
Nah, what that my question is, what was y'all doing messing with them little kids with that church, man?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa, whoa,
whoa,
whoa. We
whoa,
hey,
woo,
hold on. We going to roll that like.
woo, whoa.
And why was y'all paying to hide it too? Let's talk about that. We can talk about how bad the team is all we want to, but what about the character of y'all organization? What was y'all doing messing with them little kids, man?
He said that's where I separate from the Saints.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Ouch.
That was a bad. That was a little. That was a bad blemish on that team right there. Because it was a point in time where the Saints were actually considered America's team for a little while until they came out with that. But we ain't gonna dig too much deep into that because we already know about that. And don't forget about the NFC Championship game petitions that they were trying to pass out, the GoFundMe's too. But yes, breakdancing is officially going to be an Olympic sport. Bruh.
I'm just speechless, bro. I just don't even know what to say.
Bruh, I think this year they got rock climbing as an Olympic sport now too.
Hey, rock climbing kind of hard, bro. I wouldn't say
I ain't saying
that.
it wasn't hard, but God, everybody looking like breakdance. Yes, they're going to have a breakdancing competition. See who the best breakdancers in the world. And no, the Jabberwockies can't be in it. There ain't no dance crews in this shit. God damn, damn it, ATL, you about damn near messed me up with what I was gonna say with that shit.
Hey, man, listen. Hey, look, they at this point, bro, people be asking for it, man. You know, you got to match it with the same energy. You got Titan, bro. Everybody be trying. You got Titan fans sending shots at us. Okay, hey, just keep that same energy. You can't act like your organization is so good when y'all got some skeletons in y'all closet.
I've got some little kids and they call it too, but I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Let's end it. Hey man, this is my thoughts, man. I appreciate everybody for continuously supporting us, man. About 160 something away from 6K, man. I definitely couldn't have done it without you guys. You guys continue to show all of us some love, and like I said, this ain't even about me, right? We say this all the time, and it's probably cliche as hell, but myself and K-Star, we some humble guys, we some humble people here at Atlanta Falcons Nation, man. We are the land of opportunity. That's what we are. Can't nobody say that they do what we do because they do it from their heart. We do this shit from our heart. All right. So everything that y'all see, even when I cuss y'all asses out, I still do that shit from the heart. It's all love, man. I mean, don't get too mad. All right. Don't get too mad about it. But hey man, support your boy. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button here at Atlanta Falcons Nation, Atlanta Falcons Nation, Atlanta Falcons Nation, and Atlanta Falcons Nation, and Atlanta Falcons Nation again, and Atlanta Falcons Nation again. All right. What you got?
Hey, Nathan came up with the perfect Olympic competition for everybody. Look, here you go. Wait a minute, that damn show ain't it. Here you go. The rolling blunt competition.
Oh no! See, here y'all go.
Facts. I might win that one. I might win that one.
Hey, Snoop Dogg got a professional blunt roller for him. He paid him good money too.
Yeah, things say he paid him like about $150,000 a year just to roll blunts for him.
Yeah, that's a salary, bro.
And the blunt roller, he rich now just because of
Tev, you in the wrong game right there, boy. You need to be contacting Snoop Dogg.
Snoop, where you at? I need an application.
Shit. ATL Leo
For
said,
real,
sign me up. I just rolled 20 months. Shit. Hey, you hit him up. He might got something for you. Shoot. We don't know that. But yeah, man, like I said, I appreciate, like I said, ATM, Tev, Alex, coming on, giving their aspects, giving their thoughts on this.
We
like you said,
appreciate y'all.
Hey, like we said, the nation ain't just me, Mike, Maggie T, and Atlanta Falcon Nation. Is everybody that tunes in, is everybody that comments, is everybody that basically just interacts. Like I said, that's what we are here to do, is to interact with y'all. Y'all give us what we need to talk about.
Yes, sir.
Especially my black ass, because I ain't got words for no damn 20 minutes. That's why I keep off y'all.
Right.
But Mike, what we gonna tell him?
You ain't gotta go home.
But you gotta get
the hell up out of here.
Up out of here.
AFN ain't here to play, and we here to stay.
Yes, sir.
Up out of here. Peace.
And in the words of Matt Mike, I am not Julio Jones.
Hey, look, I'm gonna end it on the note. Saints are gonna finish dead last in the NFC South.
Oh wow! He threw that one.
James is gonna be 30-30 again.
Wow, 30-30 again.
30-30. 30-30, boy, more like
20-50. Dang, they gonna do an ESPN 30 for 30 on a Jameis Winston 30 for 30. Golly.
Remember 30 for 30 when we did the 30 for 30? 30 for 30? Like, damn, motherfucker, you might well get that shit tattooed on your forehead.
You're right.
All right, we go for real, y'all. We go for real, y'all.
We out, people.